Hello, my name is Rafael Duque and I'm going to talk about wild animals. Wild animals are those who live in groups, that live in freedom, in the earth's surface, or in the water, or in the air. These are species that have not been domesticated and that live beyond the human research. Although wild animals can be caught, hunted, or fished, this does not imply that they become pets. In addition, they live in a zone of relative freedom since this usually limited to a certain territory, either a jungle or a forest. If a wild animal moves to a city or a place inhabited by humans, the most normal thing would be for it to be captured by the authorities and taken to its natural habitat. In many times, some wild animals are defined as domesticated animals by the simple fact they have not been captured, but they really continue to be wild, not domesticated, and that they are not made for living in the capacity since domestication is a really long process that only some species that were predisposed to live in man have experienced, as well as, for example, dogs and cats. Wild animals do not need man to survive. They don't require their care or food, while domestic animals do. Savages do not need to interact with people, but grow free, learning to hunt alive, while domestic do depend on humans. They have been domesticated with humans and can't live without them because they are a part of a family or social structure and they have one or more masters who are in charge of educating and caring of them. The main wild animals of the world are first the lion. The king of the jungle is one of the largest cats in the existence and is undoubtedly the quintessential wild animal. It is strong and powerful. It is a carnivorous animal, weighing about 200 kilograms on average and whose social structure is herds. Males are characterized by having a large mane, whose functions are to appear large and protect their throat against possible attacks. For their part, females, which are the thinner in coat and have a smaller size, are in charge of hunting the different prey. Currently, the majority of lions are found in Africa or India. Once the females hunt, the feeding process will take place in relation to the structure of the herd. The strongest male are fed first, then the females do, and finally the cubs.